Tom Ford Ombre Leather EDP concentration. Well, this is another token appreciation that it was given to me by one of my good friends. Again, most of my fragrances, I start believing that now most of my fragrances have been gifted. I'm not upset about that though. I'm super happy. But anyway, this is the EDP concentration. Anyway, let's get into the conversation, and here we go. So Tom Ford Ombre Leather EDP concentration. This was launched in 2018. Perfumer behind this masterpiece, Sonia Constant, yes. And it's, like I said, this is an eau de parfum. Say it with me, eau de parfum. Yes, sounds good, right? Or EDP, that's fine, don't worry, either way. And obviously, as Tom Ford, it uses good quality of materials, ingredients, and not an exception here. This fragrance, when I got the first sniff, actually it took me back in time, like I was saying in the beginning, because it reminded me right away my grandma's house. Not because old, no, my grandma was very classy. She was very they used to call her the La Americana, because she used to live in the United States and she was living in Costa Rica at some time in her life, and she was very Americanized in so many different aspects. So when she was in Costa Rica, they used to call her La Americana, the American. But anyway, in her house, she used to have this sofa, was a leather sofa. And I remember when I used to sit there, and there was like this particular nice, settled, subdued leather fragrance. It was really nice. She used to keep her house really nice. And it was not like a harsh or old leather type, even though it was a long time ago. I know it was old by now. But at that time, it was still, very kind of like newish, kind of like a leather type. And this fragrance took me back there immediately. But you know what? Surprisingly, because the leather within here is not as harsh, it's not as strong, which is actually a great thing, because leather is one of those notes that is really hard to put up with. Sometimes some people will love to experience the leather, but unfortunately, there is no way they can handle a heavy leather fragrance. But this one, anyone, I can assure you, well, maybe not everyone, there's going to be a lot of people that they won't be able to, but for almost everyone that would like to experience leather, this will be a great fragrance. I know the price is a little bit high, but I'm sure there's going to be some alternatives. I'm going to be on the lookout for those, because like I always say, I want you to smell good. And if you don't have the budget, don't worry, I will try to help you find great alternative options so you can enjoy these beautiful scents without breaking the bank. This fragrance actually, it's super nice in the opening, because it opens with this cardamom that it's like the spicy, but it's airy, aromatic. It's like right there immediately. And then in the middle notes, in the heart, we have the jasmine and the leather, which gives like this beautiful floral brightness blend with this smooth leather. Like that, like I said, like this beautiful leather. It's not an old leather. It's like kind of like new leather, like a brand new wallet, like that you can sniff it right there, and it's pleasant, like right there. Like that's the aroma that you're gonna feel right there. And the base notes, we have the amber moss and patchouli, that it gives like this warm, earthy, slightly smoky foundation. Super nice, super nice. So what is the character of the scent here? Well, it's rich, seduce-like leather that's like not harsh, not medicinal. And that's like a beautiful thing, because that's something that we most of the time will get with a lot of the leather fragrances, like the leather note fragrances. Balances with spice and floral notes that makes it more wearable, more modern. It dries down, warm, deep, and slightly sweet. That it's thanks to the patchouli and the amber. So at that point, it becomes like almost a linear fragrance, like the previous ones that I review, the Tom Ford Wood. You will find the link right there if you want to take a look. It's a beautiful masterpiece. Actually, the spoiler alert is the fragrance that brought oud into the Western Hemisphere as a more pleasant and more mass appealing. I'm not saying that was the first oud fragrance in the Western Hemisphere. No, I'm saying like the one that made it kind of like wearable for the taste in the Western Hemisphere, because not many maybe most of the people here was not used to the wood. It's transition, and people are starting to enjoy it more and more, which is a great thing. That beautiful Middle Eastern note is one of the best. No wonder why it's one of the most expensive ones, right? But anyway, going back to this performance, anywhere between 7 to 8 hours. Don't expect something super projecting super hard. Probably a couple of feet. It's like this fragrance that people wants to lean into you, like people wants to like feel attracted to you, and they want to discover you, like the great reviewers they say, right? Like Jensen, TLTG, Ross, a great guy. You usually, if you don't know him, follow him. Also, another mention I have to make here, because I love those guys. They're amazing. There is a lot of one, and I will be mentioning them from time to time. But Dustin, please follow Dustin too. Dustin from Fragrance Fan. And also Ross from TLTG. Different points of view, different personalities. I bring a different take too. So and I learn a lot from them too. I have my opinions, and that's what I'm giving. My opinion. That's what we fragrance reviewers we do. Give our opinions. Some of them, I'm sorry if I'm offending someone, but there's a lot of them that they're just give their hypes just to sell. And yeah, I mean, I have my affiliates linked to it, but I'm not pushing anyone to buy. I'm giving you my honest opinion, and I bring the life experiences. Like I tell you when I get compliments, what environments, like when I'm driving Uber, when I'm working on my siding business, or where I'm going in the grocery store, in the hardware store. I'll bring you those things because I want you to make an educated decision when you're gonna get a fragrance that you are considering to get. But anyway, I'm deviating myself from the subject. What's the word? There's a word. I forgot. Put it in the comments, please. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, this is a beautiful fragrance. I have enjoyed it so much. Thank you, my dear friend. Should I say his name? Should I not? I'm going to say his name because he's a great guy, Sakib. But anyway, thank you so much, Sakib. This was amazing, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And also, something else. Did I ask you to like and subscribe? Did I forget that? I don't know. Well, anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, keep being good looking and smelling amazing like always. See you next time.